What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Malari, and before we get into this video, I did want to mention that I do have a giveaway going on right now on my channel. I will link that video in the description box below. A couple of things that are in the giveaway are the Glam Light Hershey's Kisses palettes, as well as many other things. So if you like free makeup, go into that giveaway, girl, boy, person, go into that giveaway. It is linked down in the description box below for you. But that's not why you came here, that's just a bonus. So let's move right along. Of course, you know, by clicking this video, we will be reviewing the new Morphe Lucky Charms collection. Within the collection, there were many things. There was a palette, a 6-piece color pencil set. We saw this before in the Morphe X9N collection. I wonder if this is like their new thing. They're always gonna come out with color pencils. Either way, I'm here for it. It's kind of cool. There were Lucky Charms makeup brushes and a lip gloss. But today we only picked up the palette and the color pencils to review because we did pick up the Nyan collection and we did get brushes. So, and we have tons of lip gloss. So, trying to have a little bit more restraint. Trying to have a little bit more discipline. All my money doesn't need to go to makeup. So if you're interested in watching me review this collection, please keep on watching. So first things first, let's look at this palette. Check out the packaging, it's so cute. It literally does look just like Lucky Charms, like a box of Lucky Charms cereal. So this is how the palette looks on the inside. It has the names right under it, which I love. I feel like the past few palettes that I've reviewed, they have not had names on them, or they have like numbers instead, or the names are on the back of the palette, but these have them where they should be, as they should. Just very colorful and very vibrant, which is a mood, right? There's also a mirror in here, which is why I'm holding it so weird, because I don't want to like flash you guys with the lights or whatever, but this palette is actually looking like a vibe, right? Also in the last Morphe collection that we reviewed, it was the Morphe X9N, and we did get a set of color pencils, and I was kind of skeptical about buying the new set just because I'm just not trying to buy multiple of the same thing, but the shades are much different. Like these are rainbow shades and these are just like pinks, and there was one more in here, I just don't know what happened to it, but it was like a brown. So yeah, you are getting new shades if you get it, so love to see it. I wonder if this is going to be their new thing, like with each collection they're going to come out with a set of color pencils. I actually think it's kind of cool. I'm kind of into it. So let's go ahead and grab a brush and dive right in. I feel like we have no choice but to do a colorful look with this palette, which is fine with me. We're going to take this shade right here. We're going to start off with this one, the Leprechaun. Before we start with the eyeshadow, I did want to mention that we are using the Morphe. This is the eyelid primer in the shade Translucent. I've already primed my eyes with that, and we're gonna go straight into the shade right here, the Leprechaun. So the brush I'm taking right now is a SS57 Miss Glam brush. This is one of my faves. We're gonna start in the inner corner right here. So this brush is a little damp. I did just clean it before picking up this pigment, but so far it is looking a little bit patchy, and I'm having to build it up, but that could be because the brush is wet, or just because it's really getting patchy, but I'm gonna say it's because it's wet. So we're gonna give it a chance. So we're gonna try this brush right here. This is a Morphe FF4 brush from the Nyan collection. I really hope I'm saying the girl's name right, because I've been saying Nyan this whole time. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like it was looking like that simply because the brush was wet, and it shouldn't have been. So shame on me, I made the color look weird because I had a wet brush. So okay, so with that same brush, we are going to go into this color right here. I did just clean it off though, but we're going to go into this shade right here, Blue Moon. I did clean it off and it's dry, so I'm going to put that one over here. Y'all see this pigment? I mean, is it just me? Y'all know I love me some Morphe, but like this color, hun, you're exceeding expectations here. You really are. Wow. Wow is the word I'm looking for. This shade is just like, okay, Morphe. We had one bad experience with Morphe and I said never again. Like they really worried about me. Me and my one bad review on them. Okay, so now I'm going in with a e.l.f. This is a eye crease brush. We're gonna go, this is an eye crease brush that we're using. It's really small. We're gonna go into Enchanted Forest right here. We're just gonna blend that down. Enchanted Forest. The Enchanted Forest decided to be a Fallout Queen. Not ideal. Okay, so I want to go back into that Leprechaun shade, that lime green, because I want that color back. It was gone. We want it back. We want to see it. And then back with the Enchanted Forest. I'm not really liking the way these shades are blending together. Not really sure if it's a me thing or if it's like an eyeshadow thing. So I'm not loving that. I'm gonna take one of these Morphe brushes again. This is a FF3 by Morphe and Nyan. We're gonna go back into that Enchanted Forest and see if we can make it blend a little better. That's a little better. Still not great. Still not in love with that, but let's just keep on going. Let's get rid of this fallout because it's like actually kind of bad. It looks a mess. Okay, much better. So now we're gonna go into this shade right here. This is the Leprechaun, but no, this is Horseshoe. I'm just gonna blend that over here. This shade is giving me some fallout too. What's going on, huh? I thought we were off to a great start, but I'm not liking the way that these shades are blending together. It's actually kind of sad. It's kind of hurting my feelings. You're hurting my feelings, girl. Don't really love this. So I don't really have anything positive to say at this point about this side. The shades, they did come off kind of like really pigmented at first, and I was really excited about them, but now it's starting to just look a little weird. So what I'm gonna try to do is just use a darker shade and see if I can get it to blend out in a way that makes sense. We're gonna take this shade right here, Delicious. Surely the brown is gonna act right. Right? Surely the brown. Okay, so no, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out the crease and see how we can make this work. See how we can make it work on this side. Okay, so now that the crease is cut on this side, let's see how we can salvage this look, because right now, to be honest with you, I'm not hopeful. I do kind of feel like I was super excited in the beginning, and now I'm just like, no, Morphe has done it to me again, where I was super excited about a palette and then it just did not meet expectations. I think we're going to go into the shade Pot of Gold. I kind of want to do like a halo eye maybe on the lid, so I'm going to do Pot of Gold, and we're going to do Clever and Charmed. Let's see how that works out. So we're gonna go, this is a FF1 Morphe X Nyan brush, and we're gonna go into the color Clever first. I'm just gonna take that on the brush. I'm gonna put that one here. Okay, so that shimmer, it does look really good, like in person. On camera, like when it just looked, I was like, oh no, it didn't look good, but in person it does look good. That shade is cute. So now I'm just gonna flip that same brush over and go into the color Charmed. Put that on the outer corner. Okay. Now let's go into, actually, we're gonna use the shade Unicorn. This one has like specks of pink in it, so I kind of feel like maybe we'll use that on the other side. I'm just gonna take that on my finger. Okay, so no, we're not just taking it on our finger, we're gonna grab a brush. Okay, so let's try that again. We're gonna take a brush. Let's give it a chance. Okay, so that's giving us more. And I'm gonna take that shade, that same shade Unicorn, and put that in my inner corner right here. Okay, so honestly, I had really high hopes for this palette and how it was gonna look, but we were let down. So what I'm gonna do is dive into an old fave, not so old, kind of new. This is the Morphe X Nyan palette, and I'm gonna dive into these shades right here. I feel like these are like very close to what we were trying to get to, but these were actually pigmented and blended out smoothly. These do not. So we're gonna go back in with that elf brush and try to salvage this look, because the way it looks right now, I'm just not happy with it. Okay, so yeah, that already looks a lot better. This side definitely failed to deliver what I needed, so we're gonna move on to this side. But for this side, we are gonna go ahead and go into the, let's try Shooting Stars first. We're gonna try this yellow and see if it's giving pigments or falling flat like the others did. Like the others did on the other side. Try to pack that on the lid. See what we're working with this. So far it's giving pigment, but let's see what happens next. I'm not hyping Morphe up anymore before I try it because I've been getting let down lately. So let's try You're in Luck. Let's see if we're in luck with this pigment. Let's see if it'll blend. This is a BH Cosmetics brush from the Poison Shot collection. This palette is actually kind of despicable. I might take it back to the store. Literally, it's so patchy right here. It is just not giving. let's try balloons, the red. See what we're working with here. Okay, so the red is showing up, showing out, okay. Okay, red, I see you trying to save the day for the palette. It's too late, but you're trying to save the day. Trying to come in and show us something new. Actually, the red is giving patchy as well. I'm gonna try a different brush, see if that changes things. I think it made it worse. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what the brown has to offer on this side. We're gonna try Delicious again and see what happens. So I don't know if you guys can really tell, but the brown, all it did was like remove some of the product. It's definitely not blending with anything at this point. It's just like removing it. All of the shades are doing the exact same thing, where they're just like taking the pigment off and just like kind of moving it around, not really blending together. And I'm confused because we've tried like different brushes. We tried wet, we tried dry, we tried Morphe brushes, we've tried all different sorts of brushes. I just can't get into this one. So yet again, let's try to dive back into the Morphe Night In palette and try to like use this orange, and I guess let's try to use this pink and see if we can try to salvage this look, because yeah, I like really cannot believe this. And honestly, I was going to get you guys this palette for the giveaway, like to go in there too. I'm so glad I did not, because what the fudge, what the heck was going on right here? Okay, and to be honest, this is also not working, so it's like nothing wants to blend with this. Let's try a different collection altogether. Okay, so this is from the Hershey's Kisses Glam Light collection. Let's see if we have something good come of this. Let's see. We're gonna try this dark brown down here. We're just like having a hard time. So as it turns out, Glam Light is actually the one to finish this project for us. Morphe could not get it together, so Glam Light was like, I can handle it. It's fine. It's fine. I can handle the project. It wasn't that hard in the first place. I'm not really sure what you got going on, bro, but like, I'll finish it. I'll get us the A's, the extra credit, all that. You just worry about yourself. Like, literally. I mean, can y'all see the difference? Because I definitely can. We actually have a blend going on now. There was no action. It was giving patchy. What a shame. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the crease on this side and try to make this eye work as well. Okay, so now we got the crease cut on this side, y'all. I'm just like, my heavens, what has happened? Okay, so we're gonna try the Pot of Gold and Imagination. We're gonna put this one in the middle and this one on each side and call it good, because okay, so that shade is looking pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that same shade, Pot of Gold, and put it in the inner corner. Just do like brown highlight. Okay, so we got through it. We got through it, right, guys? Now that we've gotten through the eyes, let's see what these color pencils have to offer. I'm not even really sure like what I want to do with these. They're very cute. They do have like Lucky Charms packaging too. Well, I say packaging, but look, Lucky Charms like logos and stuff. It's very cute. Let's try a blue liner on this side and then try a red on this side. Let's see. I know we're like done with this palette at this point, but let's just see. I'm going to use on my under eye first. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but it did glide on nicely. It does look pretty good. Oh my gosh, there's so much fallout over my face, but it does look pretty good. I'm kind of scared to use it up here. Oh, well, you know what? It's actually showing up. Okay, like it actually showed up as a liner. It kind of gets lost in the mix of this eye, which, I mean, I guess it's to be expected. There's a lot going on over here, but it does look pretty good. So, okay, color pencil. The color pencil did all right. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with that red. I typically don't like red under my eye, but for review purposes, we're gonna do it. Okay, and you can definitely really see this red. So the color pencils are all right with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and add lashes and then we'll do final thoughts. Overall, I would have to say I'm completely shocked by Morphe at this point, because this one and the 9J, the Just a Crush palette, they've totally blown my mind in the worst way, because I cannot get over how terrible these palettes are. Like how they don't blend together. Even the brown was bad. How do you mess up a brown formula to make it blend? It just was not giving. And it's like the only way I got it to look at least halfway decent was by using another palette. And I'm also confused by that, because how do some Morphe palettes do really well and then others like this, they just fall completely flat and they suck? Like, this palette was $22 at Ulta. Save your money. I know it's colorful and cute and you're just like, ooh, I should get that. That's exactly what I did. I seen it online and I was like, ooh, I should get that. Don't get it. A waste. A straight up waste. It's cute. That's about it. It's a butterface. Well, no, a butterface is like backwards. Like everything butterface. Only its face is cute. Only the face is cute. The packaging is cute. Everything else sucks. Trash. It's unfortunate. I will say that the color pencils, I already lost the pencils, but they came in this box. You saw it earlier. But the color pencils, I will say that, you know, these are a good buy. You should buy these. These were $15 for the 6-pack. Pretty good deal. And the colors that we did use were pretty pigmented. They definitely glid on. They glided on really nicely. Yeah, nothing bad to say about the color pencils. So yeah, yet again, another terrible Morphe palette. I keep getting surprised by all these bad Morphe palettes, because I normally love all of their palettes, but just here lately it's just been it's just not great. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already, make sure that you look down in the description box below for that giveaway information, how you can enter the giveaway. Make sure that you're subscribed with your bell notifications on so that you never miss a video, and you will see my face in the next one.